Welcome to Stronk Battleground. We're doing a virtual Stronk night for the first time ever here in Uniondale, New York. Gonna be doing a lot more laid-back commentary compared to usual, so gonna try to interact as much as possible with what's going on in Discord and kind of update on stream what's going on with people's predictions for matches and whatnot. But first things first, we have Mr. Negative versus Andrew WK. And this is a long-standing rivalry. We saw it heat up pretty recently, so let's just see how this match turns out. Mr. Negative not really been getting the upper hand on anything in this feud whatsoever. It's mainly just been Andrew WK. He's the general manager of Stronk, and Mr. Negative's trying to secure that position for himself. So we'll see if he's going to be able to get any kind of leverage by defeating Andrew WK in this match here tonight. Just so you know, I might be turning the microphone off and on here and there, just so you can kind of enjoy the match or whatnot without me yapping all over it. So we'll just see kind of how I'm feeling going throughout the thing, but we're going to go throughout the entirety of Stronk Battleground. We're skipping all the entrances except for the final two matches of the night, which is going to be pretty exciting. We're going to keep the action going high, and we got Andrew WK right on the offense right from the beginning, just as we were expecting to see here in this match. But Mr. Negative holding his own just well enough. Andrew WK still on top of this right now, wrenching the head of Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative just not really been able to get any significant offense on yet in this match, though it is still early in the competition. We got live chat on YouTube as well as live discussion here on Discord. If you are watching live right now, feel free to use either of those outlets. I will be monitoring both of them. For future virtual Stronk nights, I might be putting the chat from YouTube on the side of the screen just so you can kind of get a better sense of it. I don't want to clog up the screen with too much, so we'll kind of play it by ear and see what all the viewers would like most. Just when it looks like Mr. Negative is about to get some serious hits on, Andrew reverses it, but once again, Mr. Negative reverses it himself. Alright, gonna put it up top, but no. Looked like he was going to try and get him up to the top turnbuckle, hopefully looking for a superplex, but oh, quickly Mr. Negative just throwing him down, the abdomen of Andrew WK. It's going to make it very difficult to breathe. Jeff telling Mr. Negative that he needs to get off the top rope, and he does in dominating fashion. An elbow right to the sternum of Andrew WK, delivered from Mr. Negative. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. I was either a 1.9 count or a 2.1 count. I'm not sure exactly which. Andrew WK now getting the momentum back on his side. He can't allow Mr. Negative to get much offense in, but a shoulder tackle from Mr. Negative. Now it looks like the momentum swinging in his favor, but Andrew WK with a bit of a low blow with his elbow. Now a clothesline taking down Mr. Negative. He's going to go for something else, but no. He looked like he was going to go for a headbutt perhaps, but an elbow. Stop that, and Mr. Negative hits Andrew WK right outside of the ring next to the commentary table. Alright, Jeff beginning the count. They're going to need to get into the ring before they count to 10, otherwise there will be a count out, and this feud will just keep going on. But we need a definitive winner. I think everyone watching this really needs to see that. Fighting here on the outside, this is very, very personal. Oh! Just busting the jaw of Andrew WK and going for a quick uppercut. The uppercut, the signature move of Mr. Negative. Now it looks like things are going right in his favor. Also, I see some questions in the chat. Actually, common misconception about Stronk commentary. Those at the commentary table, they don't know that their microphones have been unplugged, but they actually no longer work for Stronk. They just keep showing up to the arenas every single week, and we're trying to get them out of here. We tried filing a restraining order, but it did not work. So we're hoping that those commentators will finally leave us alone. They are not over losing their jobs. Hopefully they can leave soon enough. Oh, Andrew WK taking off the top turnbuckle pad, it looks like. Now that is some exposed steel, and he might be looking to send Mr. Negative's head right into it. Andrew WK, but no, he's just going straight for a quick DDT. Is he going to finish him off here? What is Andrew looking for? A neck breaker. Just a simple neck breaker. Short and sweet are these attacks. gut wrench. Wonderful flipping Mr. Negative right back onto his back, trying to bring him into the center of the ring so we can't risk a rope break ending the pinfall. Jeff looking for the shoulders down. Oh, that was an almost immediate kick out. Mr. Negative dodging that knee strike from Andrew WK. What's he going to be able to do? A quick drop kick from Mr. Negative. Now this is just the opening match of the evening, kind of warming the audience up a little bit. Oh, and a quick punch from Andrew WK reversing that. A quick Irish whip reversal on the outside from Mr. Negative. Looks like he's going to go for a quick suplex from the apron into the center of the ring, and it connects. Might go for a pin. No, he's picking up Andrew WK. He's looking for some more, perhaps. Some uppercuts. Wow. A quick uppercut. Powerful, but he's Andrew WK getting back to his feet, but it looks like Mr. Negative is ready for whatever. He might be going for the neutralizer, but no! Andrew WK able to quickly reverse that and strike his forearm. That might weaken the uppercuts. Oh, Andrew gets out of it, hitting him right in the face, perhaps even poking his eye. And a stunner from Andrew WK. That could be the end of the match. Dragging him to the center of the ring. No rope breaks. Jeff's going to look to see if the shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3. Andrew WK just like that. Even though Mr. Negative looked like he might have been gaining a lot of steam, a lot of momentum. Andrew WK showing that he had just what it takes to bring this one back in his favor. Now we're going to be looking to see if anyone can predict. Oh, jeez! Looks like Mr. Negative was going for a clothesline, but Andrew WK on top of the world clotheslines Mr. Negative outside of the ring. Andrew WK is on fire right now, and this is another embarrassing defeat for Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative just doesn't seem to be on top of things here. Maybe that fortune can change soon, but as of right now, Mr. Negative's career just seems to be going lower and lower. Hoping for the best for Mr. Negative in the future, but now, a real clash of the titans here. Going to be looking in the Discord on who everyone thinks will win this wonderful match. Christopher Cross versus the Kundal. We got people typing right now. Now this match is official here, so you're getting people typing in chat. Alright, we have one vote for Christopher Cross. One vote for the Kundal. Looks like we got a third vote coming in right here, and after that third vote, we are going to start this match right up. Alright, we got 2 votes for Christopher Cross and 1 vote for the Kundal. We're going to see what happens here. As I said earlier, there are no entrances except for our final 2 matches here this evening. Christopher Cross quickly reversing a strike from the Kundal, but oh, the Kundal reversing into an Irish whip, knocking down Jeff. Jeff is out right now. Ref's down, anything can happen. Oh, but Jeff already working his way back up to his feet, and Christopher Cross missing a powerful clothesline, but it looks like a quick swinging neck breaker from the Kundal is going to take him down. Trying to snap the neck of Christopher Cross. Quick elbow drop onto the knee. Will Mr. Applesauce be able to beat the Kundal here tonight? Things aren't looking good right now, but hey, Christopher Cross is an underdog. He can do the impossible, and he slipped out of the Kundal's attack. This could be it. He knocked down the Kundal. Finally, he might be able to get some actual offense in at the beginning of this match here. He's just looking at him, and he goes for a kick. That was probably the equivalent of taking 1 HP of damage in real life. Oh no, he's throwing him over. Okay, Christopher Cross taking this one to the outside. This is, once again, another personal rivalry that's been going on. Both of these superstars, if I dare to even call them that, are both equally big failures in Stronk, I'll say it. They both suck. They're terrible, honestly. They're the bottom of the barrel. We don't have much worse than this, but they're really trying to prove that they're not as bad as the other. I don't think anyone wants to root for either of these superstars, but the hardest decisions require the strongest wills. Alright, let's see here. Chris actually looks like he's on top of this match more than the Kundal. Christopher Cross might be able to get his first ever victory here in Stronk, but oh, The Kundle proving me wrong right now, getting him into a good, solid headlock. Great mat wrestling right here. Technical wrestling ability from the Kundle. A rare, shining moment in the career of the Kundle, it looks like. Oh, now, and it looks like he lets him go. Chris is able to get right back up in an Irish whip. How is he gonna... Oh, he's not gonna capitalize on that whatsoever. In fact, the Kundle is capitalizing on it right now, but he just lets him go again. Very weak elbow strikes. Oh, but it looks like there's some welts forming on the face of Christopher Cross. Christopher Cross able to barely escape that. What's he doing now? Another headlock. Oh, and hip toss. He actually throws the Kundle. I didn't think he had enough body strength for that. Quick stomp. Christopher Cross, come on. Throwing him in. Christopher Cross. Ooh, wiping the sweat from his brow. Oh, just jumping, trying to snap the leg of the Kundle. Sitting crisscross applesauce is the applesauce man Chris Cross. His very namesake. It looks like he's going to Irish whip him into the corner. Oh, try to do a quick strike, but it looks like the Kundle was just too fast for him. He's starting to wrap his arm behind him, but Chris Cross gets an elbow. He's just one step ahead of the Kundle in every single exchange that they're having with one another. Chris Cross looking for a breather, but the Kundle is not going to let him have it. He's picking him up, going to drop him on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. The Kundle really looking forward. He really wanted to do this damage to Chris Cross for a long time. But oh, Chris Cross is just still staying on top of this. But no, the Kundle fighting right back, trying to prove that every single person in Stronk is capable of beating Chris Cross. Even him. Even the Kundle. But Chris Cross determined to make his first ever victory here at Stronk Battleground. Oh, and a nice face buster there. And it looks like Chris Cross is motionless. He's lifeless. This actually could be the end of the match. No, a 1 count. I can't believe it. Chris Cross is actually kicking out of real moves. Oh, a quick neck breaker by the Kundle. It doesn't take that many strikes to take out Chris Cross for good, so we're going to see what happens here. Oh, a crossface, that could be it. Chris Cross, very weak to the crossface. He is able to slip out. Oh. And a stomp on the arm. The Kundle just trying to do as much damage as he can, but Chris Cross trying to escape for a moment. A little bit afraid, but more very light, quick strikes at the elbows. Doing something, I suppose. The Kundle pushing him against the ropes, and he flings him backwards. The 6-year-old Chris Cross just taking so much damage right now. The Kundle looks like he's going to be going for something big here. Gonna shove that stinky, smelly sock into the face of Chris Cross. That might have just immediately knocked him out, but no, Chris Cross getting to his feet. Look out, Chris! No! Oh, he's able to reverse that. Ow. And a headlock from the Kundle. Is he going to do anything, or is he just going to let him go again? He just lets him go. I'm not sure what the Kundle's strategy is here, but a DDT from Chris Cross. Now that is painful. You don't want to be hit by that. He's going to go for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh! A 2 count. Chris Cross was that close to claiming his first ever victory here in Stronk. He's dragging the Kundle closer to the center of the ring, trying to snap his neck now. Gotta wonder what Chris is gonna do to put this match to rest. Oh, just slamming the face of the Kundle into the top of his head. Is that gonna be the damage he needs? No, he still wants to do even more. Oh, Chris actually able to hit with that clothesline that looked like he was going for earlier in the match. Oh, and now he's preparing something of his own. Is the Kundle going to be able to reverse this? He's picking him up on his shoulders, the strength of him right now. Oh, and just slamming him down just like that. A modified Michinoku driver almost. He could be going for the pin. Christopher Cross could get his first victory here. And he does! Ladies and gentlemen, you just watched it live. Christopher Cross has won for the first time in Stronk history. Christopher Cross, congratulations, he is insanely happy. He got a victory. Now he's ready to go home and celebrate, but he's... No, he's not done. Come on, please, Chris. The match is over. You don't need to bask in the victory. You don't need to hurt him anymore. Please, the match has already ended. You've already done enough damage, Chris. Oh, God. The championship that Stronk was founded on. You hate to see something like this happen. Christopher Cross just brutally attacking the Kundal. I understand that you're excited, you're happy, Chris. Chris won your first match ever, but that's just disappointing. We're gonna make sure that we don't have things like this happen. We're gonna try to avoid that if possible. But oh boy, if it ever happens again, this would be the match to do it. 30's Milkman and Gabe the Glueman DeGrossi. A rivalry that has lasted a very long time here in Stronk, particularly in the 5th iteration of Stronk. Two of the greatest of all time. Who is going to be able to claim victory over the other? Alright, we got 1 vote Milkman and 1 vote Glueman. We got another split vote on this one. This is a very difficult one for people to decide on. Milkman and Glueman both have illustrious careers here in Stronk. A lot of glorious feats that they've been able to accomplish. Very storied. 2 votes Glueman, 1 vote Milkman. We got 3 votes in. We're going to start this match. No entrances, just getting straight into the action. 2 of the greatest of all time, duking it out right now. Oh, and a quick drop kick from Milkman. Now, Milkman's going to have to use his speed and his technical ability to take down the giant powerhouse that is Gabe the Glueman DeGrossi. Oh, gosh. Milkman trying to escape, waiting for Glueman to come out and try to bait him into an attack, but the strikes are just not enough to take Glueman down, and Glueman blocks one, bringing a strike of his own. But wow, so even is this fight on the outside. They're both just trading blows with each other here on the outside of the corner of the ring here. Timekeeper moving away from where Glueman and Milkman are fighting one another. Once again, I stated it earlier, there are countouts, just like in the earlier matches, so these two need to get back in the ring before the referee counts to 10, but I'm sure they want to keep it on the outside to inflict the maximum amount of damage to each other possible. Oh, they just keep reversing each other. Oh, and Glueman sends Milkman careening into the post. Another time as well. This could be a countout, just like that. 8 count. Could this match already end? A 9 count, but they both get into the ring. The countout does not happen. That was incredibly close. I was a little worried about that one, but Milkman able to stop Glueman now, dead in his tracks, but Glueman still has not been knocked down significantly whatsoever. Glueman has been on top of this match, using his power to his advantage. Oh! And a quick enziguri from 30's and Milkman. It looks like Milkman's going to be going to the top rope. He's going to be trying to use his athleticism here against Glueman. And a quick elbow drop. Now, Glueman's on the ground. This is exactly where Milkman wants him, but he's going right for the pin right away, hoping to end this as quickly as he's able to. 2 count, and Glueman is back to his feet as if he took no damage. Jesus. A powerful gorilla press. But no, Milkman also acting like he's taken no damage. What fuels these two men? What are they running on right now? They look unstoppable. Oh, I say this as Glueman is just kind of now slowly trying to lumber back to his feet. I don't know what kind of damage Milkman did to Glueman, excuse me. Looks like he just wiped his heels on him, but now Glueman with a kick in the face to Milkman. Now, the rules of a countout are whoever is on the outside of the ring when the referee finally gets to 10 loses the match. And if both superstars are outside of the ring when this happens, then the match ends in a draw. So, it's very clear why these men want to make sure that they can end this in the ring, because a countout is kind of a An embarrassing way to lose a match. A 1 count. Milkman's gotta take more damage if we want to take him down. He's back to his feet. Quick strikes from Milkman using that speed as I had mentioned earlier. A quick DDT, but no, it's reversed by Gabe the Glue Man DeGrossi with a back body drop. And now he stands on him using that weight and that size. Just destroying the chest of Milkman. Milkman. That's gotta be some of the worst pain Milkman's ever felt. Milkman slowly getting to his feet. Glueman might be going for the headbutt here. And he is! Oh no. It looks like Glueman was able to hit Milkman with that. Pardon me. Glueman might have just won the match right here. You don't see many people ever kick out of Glueman's headbutt. 1, 2... No! But Milkman is one of them. Milkman able to somehow kick out of that incredibly powerful strike. What's Glueman? Is Glueman going to the top rope? We do not see this very much, ladies and gentlemen. What is he doing? He's waiting for Milkman to get to his feet. Glueman, he's gonna jump on him. Glueman with an elbow drop from the top rope. Milkman back up, though. Milkman isn't done yet. A kick. He's going for a neck breaker, it looks like. Yes! And he's able to connect with it. Now Milkman's in control. Milkman's getting excited, but Glueman's already getting back to his feet. What's he going to have to do? Oh, just making sure Glueman is not able to get back up to his feet. Glueman, great ring awareness, rolling to the outside of the ropes, using them to help him get up while not being inside the ring where Milkman can stop him. Oh, he's saying no. He's just out of reach of him. What is Milkman doing? He's preparing for something. A quick punch to the jaw, an Irish whip now to the other side of the ring. Oh, but Glueman is just too large. Milkman's not going to be able to do anything. Oh no, the shoulder of Milkman getting just weakened right now. Once again, one time was not enough for Gabe DeGrossi. He's picking him up, but Milkman with a knee strike. Milkman's going to need to hit with a milk dud or perhaps a calcium lock sometime soon. He's going to need to end this match quickly because he's losing some stamina. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh, and just as I say that, he's trying to lock in the calcium lock. Is he going to get it? He does! The calcium lock locked in on Gabe the Glue Man DeGrossi. Is Gabe going to tap out, or is he going to escape the calcium lock? The power of Glue Man forces him outside of the calcium lock. Milkman's running out of options here. Another enziguri. It looks like all that could possibly be left is a milk dud to try and keep him down. Oh! Using as much force as he could to elbow Glueman in the face, and Glueman is busted open. You don't see that much. A clothesline over the top rope. You don't see many people doing this much damage or dominating Gabe the Glue Man DeGrossi this much, but oh! It looked like Milkman was really going for something huge there on the outside, but now, the fact that Milkman missed it, it gave Glueman the opportunity to take the lead there for a moment, but Milkman on top of things once again, just reversing it. This has definitely been Milkman's match so far, but Glueman is not one you should ever count out, no matter how much damage he takes. He is a giant, and he has been so dominant and strong for a reason. Oh, and a milk dud! Just like that. That could be the end of the match. Milkman goes for the pin. 1, 2... No! Somehow! Glueman is able to kick out, despite the fact he is bleeding all over, wearing a crimson mask. Glueman is somehow able to kick out. What is Milkman going to do to stop Glueman? Just trying to weaken the legs here. No, the whole body! What is this? Some modified submission hold, it looks like. For Milkman trying to make Glueman submit, but it's not going to work. Somehow, Glueman had the athleticism and the skill to get through that and quick low blow from 30's Milkman. I don't know what we're looking at right now. These men are pulling out moves against each other that I've never seen either of them use before. Uh-oh. It looks like Glueman is starting to get in control of the match, but a quick enziguri changes that very quickly. Glueman needs these ropes to get back to his feet. Milkman has weakened him that much. A quick chop. What is Milkman going to be able to do against Glueman here? Glueman with a back body drop. Uh-oh. One solid strike, and Milkman might be done here. Another gorilla press. That is a huge fall. Almost 10 feet in the air. Milkman quickly tripping Glueman. Excuse me. Wrenching the head. Slowing the pace of this match a little bit, making sure that Milkman's going to have enough stamina to take out Glueman here. Very good strategy from Milkman. Putting him in the corner here. Is he going to go for a superplex? No, but a quick clothesline to the corner is going to be enough. Going for the pin. That could be it. Glue Man looks lifeless, but he kicks out with the last remaining bits of energy he has in him. Is Glue Man going to be able to bring this match back in his favor, or is Milkman just going to keep dominating Glue Man? I've never seen Glue Man bleed this much. Locking his legs in and using his knees. What a powerful submission hold. Glue Man's got to give up. There's no way he can keep handling this much pain. I wouldn't be surprised if Glue Man taps out here, but no! Milkman lets him go. He might have been losing his grip, he might have been tiring himself out, but because of him letting it go, Glue Man is able to get something going in his favor! And he sits on him. Oh my god, Glue Man might have just come back. Milkman getting up like nothing happened, but another near 10-foot drop from the Gorilla Press from Gabe the Glue Man to Grossi. He's picking up Milkman, but Milkman trips him. And, wow, what a giant moonsault. 1, 2, no! I can't believe it. He hit with his signature. Milkman doesn't pull that move out very much, but he hit with a giant moonsault. He might need another Milk Dud to end this. He hits it! 30's Milkman going for the pin one last time. 1, 2, 3. Milkman just kept the offense going in this match. Oh, what a battle, though. Glue Man was doing everything in his power to keep kicking out, to keep trying to bring the match back, but Milkman, proving why he is called the greatest of all time, able to defeat Gabe the Glue Man de Grossi. Gabe he's motionless. He can't move. Gabe, we might need to send the paramedics out to check on Gabe the Glue Man de Grossi. What is Milkman doing? Milkman! Milkman, no! Milkman, we just had to deal with this! No, my God! Milkman, please! Oh, he's terrifying Jeff. We need to send the paramedics out here. Glue Man, unable to defend himself. He's motionless. Glue Man has not moved since the match ended. My God. Milkman, just after I said Christopher Cross's behavior was unsportsmanlike and we were going to try to avoid that here in Stronk, Milkman does something even worse. We're going to try and get as much help as we can for Gabe the Glue Man de Grossi, but things are not looking good for him. Unfortunately, we cannot linger on Gabe the Glue Man de Grossi at this time, as we need to move on to the Stronge World Championship match. We have Kenshi versus Duke Nukem. Kenshi versus Duke Nukem for the Stronge World Championship. The Stronge World Champion, Duke Nukem, has kind of been on a hot streak recently. Incredibly powerful, incredibly dominant. Kind of ruling over Stronk right now, alongside Guile and Xander, 2 members of the Shield. Not to mention that the other member of the Shield, 30's Milkman, just picked up a huge win on Gabe the Glue Man de Grossi. We have 2 votes for Duke Nukem and 0 votes for Kenshi as of right now. We're probably going to start this matchup here in a second, but Kenshi is definitely, without a doubt, the underdog in this match. Kenshi has been able to pick up good wins here and there on people such as Xander, but Kenshi has not really reached for that brass ring to claim a world championship quite yet. This could be his moment to finally do that and make history and make a highlight of his career, but we're going to see right now. We have 2 votes for Kenshi and 0 votes. The opposite. 0 votes for Kenshi. No one has faith in Kenshi, and 2 votes for Duke Nukem. We're going to see how this actually pans out right now. Jumping right into the action right here, the match begins. The bell rings. Kenshi, what is he going to be able to do here? Once again, it's another speed versus power kind of a matchup. And last time the speed won, as we saw Milkman take down Glue Man, but Duke Nukem and Kenshi, will this match be the same? Duke Nukem with a lot more experience here in Stronk. Kenshi only making his debut in this version of Stronk. Duke Nukem has been here since practically the beginning of it all. Will that experience on Duke Nukem's side is that going to be able to help him defeat Kenshi? Kenshi does not fight in a very orthodox style compared to a lot of the other members of Stronk. Kenshi is pretty known for taking a lot of damage, but being able to turn the tide in the 12th hour. But we'll see if this is going to be a different kind of a match for Kenshi. Duke Nukem, also known for just keeping the pressure on his opponents, trying to prevent Kenshi from even having that kind of a quick burst of a comeback in any regard. Oh, but Kenshi going for some quick strikes here, just able to escape Duke Nukem. Now he might be able to get some offense in. It's going to be tough to take down Duke, but his strikes are very powerful. Kenshi, very focused on strikes, not as much on grappling, but he can still grapple when he needs to. The double stomp, one of the signatures of Kenshi, one of his most powerful maneuvers that he can whip out at any time. A quick strike to the back of Duke Nukem. Duke hit in the back one more time by Kenshi with another stiff kick. Another kick to the knee. Oh! And a quick cutter. And he's going straight for the pin after that cutter. I do not know if that's going to even be close to a 3 count. Barely even a 1 count. I admire Kenshi for going for it, but I just did not think that there was any possibility that Duke Nukem would have even been down for a 2 count there. But now Kenshi's going up to the top rope here. And another double stomp. A nice little coup de grace from Kenshi. Kenshi trying to bring up Duke Nukem for more strikes, another double stomp. Kenshi is not playing games here, going for double stomp after double stomp. He could be going for something big here. A combo from Kenshi, looks like he's starting one up, but a duck and another kick. Could this already be the end of the match? Could Kenshi just wipe the floor with Duke? Oh my god, Duke Nukem barely able to kick out right there. Suddenly, Kenshi's odds aren't looking so bad. Stomp onto the arm. Another stomp onto the arm. Kenshi now sitting, waiting, thinking of a strategy. The patience of Kenshi. Oh, but he seemed to have waited just a little too long and gave Duke Nukem some time to recover. And now Duke Nukem taking control of this. Submission hold on to Kenshi, but Kenshi's too quick. And he's able to escape, but a stiff punch and a Superman punch and a quick pin. Oh no, that could be the end of Kenshi right here, but Kenshi might be able to kick out. A kick out from Kenshi, proving that you can't count him out too early. Oh, Duke is furious. He thought the match was going to end right there with that, so he might be going for a huge spear here. Will he connect? Oh, he does not. Kenshi's just able to move out of the way of the spear. That's not looking good for Duke Nukem. That's what he was looking for to end the match here, it looks like. Looks like hoes are mad right now, as Kenshi is really locking in the submission hold on the outside of the ring now. Even if Duke were to tap right there, the match cannot end on the outside of the ring. So, there would have been no end to the match. They would have had to get into the ring to end it. Duke Nukem was going for another strike, but once again, Kenshi is just too fast. The speed is paramount, it looks like, tonight. A 6 count, and neither of them are in the ring. This whole evening has kind of been focused on out-of-ring combat, but it looks like we're all back in the ring again. Kenshi looks like he's preparing to hit Duke Nukem with another combo and potentially end this match. And he hits it. The combo is complete. Kenshi might win. He might beat Duke. 1. Oh, but Duke Nukem able to kick out with less than half a second remaining. Somehow Duke Nukem forces his shoulder up. He's not going to submit here. He's not going to let Kenshi win, but Kenshi going for another quick combo. Great way to adapt to the combat Kenshi has. Going for another wrench of the head here. Seems to be a very common tactic, a nice way to slow down the pace of the match. More of a methodical pace, another double stomp from Kenshi. The crowd here is getting very excited as they do believe that Kenshi might just claim victory here tonight. But I wouldn't count out Duke Nukem quite yet. Although Kenshi weakening the arms is going to make it tough for Duke Nukem to really hit a powerful Superman punch perhaps out of nowhere. So that's a very good strategy for kind of wearing down Duke Nukem's primary mode of attack. But oh, Duke Nukem's already back on his feet! Backbreaker just like that, and now Duke is furious. I don't know where he got that energy from, but Duke is just suddenly back on his feet, damaging Kenshi as if he was never even hit. Oh, and a quick clothesline, but Kenshi's able to get back up. Kenshi always getting up after every attack, it looks like. And a giant clothesline just forces him down, and it looks like, oh no, he's ready to go. It looks like he might be going for a big move here. Superman punch. Oh, but this one made Kenshi bleed. I don't think the damage that Kenshi did to Duke's arm was quite enough. This very well could be the end of the match. A 2 count. But Kenshi able to kick out despite the fact that he's busted open from that. Kenshi doing what he does best. Holding on no matter what the odds are. Oh, and a double stomp from Kenshi. What could this mean? Could this be the end of the match? Out of nowhere he pulls this one out. 2. My God, Kenshi did it! Just like that! I didn't even think that was going to be the end of the match. My God, Kenshi, with a quick comeback, doing what he always does when his back is against the wall. He's able to fight his way out. Congratulations to Kenshi! How amazing. You gotta be happy for him, whether you voted for him or you voted against him. Kenshi winning his first World Championship, defeating Duke Nukem for the Stronge World Championship. Duke, he just seems disappointed. He seems upset at himself. I definitely feel like Duke Nukem was pretty sure he had that in the bag. I think Duke Nukem thought he had won this match. But Kenshi was able to claim victory by defeating Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem furious, heading to the back. Hoes are mad. And Kenshi is the Stronge World Champion. 3 matches left in the evening. This pay-per-view has just been zooming on by. Now we have the Stronk World Championship. Typically, the Stronk World Championship goes on earlier in the card than the Stronge World Championship, but Battleground is a special pay-per-view event. And so the Stronk World Championship is actually going on directly afterwards. We have Shadow Jago facing the Stronk World Champion, Matt McMuscles, for the championship here. Alright, let's see here. We have a vote for Shadow Jago, it looks like. Vote for Shadow Jago, and what else do we have here? Alright, so as this match prepares to happen, it definitely looks like Shadow Jago might be the one that seems to be the popular vote right now. 2 votes Shadow Jago, 0 votes Matt, so we're gonna start this. Another unanimous decision. We have 2 votes for Shadow Jago. Now, last time it was unanimous in the favor of Duke, and he was defeated by Kenshi. So we'll see. Kenshi and Shadow Jago had a huge rivalry at the beginning of this iteration of Stronk, but that has since subsided. And now Shadow Jago is setting his sights on defeating Matt and claiming the Stronk World Championship. What has he got here? Going for a leg drop on the outside. A lot of technical ability and a lot of high-flying, high-risk skill is what Shadow Jago has on his side, as we can see right there with a wonderful corkscrew senton. Oh my God, here we go, and another quick leg drag, flipping him over on his leg, and right onto his back, and a quick stomp from Matt. Matt is trying to get momentum in his favor right now, because Shadow Jago, right out of the gate, was hitting with huge moves. Huge jumps off the top rope, for example, but now it looks like Matt is ready to fire right back. It looked like he was going to try and throw him. Oh, and he picks him up anyways, but no, Shadow Jago is able to reverse that. He's just too quick. Shadow Jago going for a power bomb, perhaps. Yes, he is. Oh, but he's going to try and throw him into the corner, perhaps, it looks like. Oh, no. He's throwing him back and hitting him onto the turnbuckle. And a quick leg drop into the bottom turnbuckle. And now he's going to pick up Matt. And a quick strike to his back. Dragging him up, back into the center of the ring. He might be going for a pin, and he is. Oh. Not even close. Quick punch from Matt on the Shadow Jago. Now Matt is able to get that throw across the ring. I'm not sure why Shadow Jago was going for such an early pin on Matt. Oh, Matt. Matt getting as cocky as always, really thinking he has this in the bag. Oh! Looks like he was going to try and strike Shadow Jago on the outside, but Shadow Jago was able to hit. He was trying to capitalize on a dizzied Matt, but Matt was ready and he hits him with the clothesline on the outside to punish him. Matt going up to the top rope. What's he thinking here? Oh! Shadow Jago up! And he just steps right out of the way of Matt's jump. That was amazing by Shadow Jago. Known by some as Shadow Jag's jokes. Looks like he might be trying to go for a pin, but once again, not even a 1 count. Oh, so they were both going for quick running moves there, but Shadow Jacob was just able to get his legs out just slightly faster than Matt, but Matt trying to fire back with a chop and then a shoulder tackle. Matt going for, not a powerbomb, oh, but a pile driver. Really weakening the neck and the spine of Shadow Jago. It looks like he was going to go for a quick running attack in the corner, but Shadow Jago was able to reverse it, but Matt already getting the momentum back on his side, but Shadow Jago with a quick kick and a shoulder tackle, just going back and forth, and Matt is really feeling it right now. He definitely thinks he has this set up for him right now, and clothesline to the outside once again. Matt going up to the top once again, going to try what he was going for earlier, and now it looks like Shadow Jago's a little dizzy, so Matt might succeed with it. Oh no, but Shadow Jago was able to step out of the way just barely, but Matt is able to reverse. Quick, looked like a power slam that Shadow Jago was going for, but a quick kick to the sternum. A suplex, but no, a knee to the head. Both of these men are so evenly matched. Oh, Shadow Jago forced up against the table. A quick Irish whip into the post. Weakens Matt, and now Shadow Jago's taking control. Matt, though, being able to fire right back. And Shadow Jago able to get another reversal. Reversal after reversal. These two are just making it difficult for either one to gain any momentum. Oh, wow. Shadow Jago was definitely dizzy by that one. He trips. He trips. He was too dizzy. He couldn't keep running. An 8 count thrown into the steel steps. 9 count. This could end in a count out. And Shadow Jago. However, this is very unfortunate for Shadow Jago due to the championship advantage. I don't think Shadow Jago remembered, but because Matt is the champion, the only way to lose the championship is via pinfall or submission. So despite the fact that Matt lost this match via countout, he is still the Stronk World Champion. However, for all those who placed votes, Shadow Jago still technically won the match, so all those who voted for Shadow Jago will receive a point for this match. We are into the second to last match of the evening, the Money in the Stronk. Now, the winner of this match will be able to cash in at any time they want to face Matt McMuscles for the Stronk World Championship. Could be anywhere at any time. We have Ichabod Crane, Con Ra, Pat, Kuzenbo, Shocker, and Bobby Roode. We'll wait for any votes to roll in. And we'll give that just a moment for all of the votes to come right in, and we'll be right back. Alright, we have a vote for the Shocker coming in, and because we are going to be having entrances for this match, the votes will still be allowed to come in while the superstars are entering. So this match will start momentarily, and once that occurs, the voting will not be closed until the opening bell rings. So all those who are voting on the potential winner of this match, do not feel incredibly rushed. You can still kind of think upon your decision for a bit longer if you'd like. It is taking some time for everything to get ready. We have a vote for Shocker and a vote for Con Ra. As of right now, that is subject to change though, but we'll see if those are still the final two that we go for here. And now into the ladder match, the second to last match of the evening, and we're going to start with the entrances. And coming down to the ring first is everyone's favorite. Everybody loves Pat. It is Pat time. One half of the double Gronk champions. The fuckface of Chewy and Fuckface. It is Pat.
The following contest is a 6-man ladder match.
With his wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube men helping him down to the ring. Pat looks ready
the
to become a
ring,
double champion right now in Stronk.
Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 130
If he's able to win this, then he can cash in on his former best friend Matt and claim 2 championships. We're still currently at 1 vote Shocker and 1 vote Conra. We'll see if that still stands, but personally, I would put millions of dollars onto Pat. No matter what, you never want to bet against Pat. He wouldn't be hated if you bet Kuzenbo instead.
From Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 640 pounds, Kuykendall.
Kuzenbo, though he's a newer addition to the Stronk roster, he's already proven that he's going to pave the way and potentially become a future Hall of Famer and a legend of Stronk. He's looking nice and wet and veiny and greasy, just like everyone would like him to be. I think there's plenty of reason why Kuzenbo would have crossed the minds of anyone placing their bets on who they thought would win this match. Kuzenbo would definitely go across my mind when I'm thinking of the greatest of all time.
From Babylon, weighing in at 130 pounds, King Ray.
Yes, Conra, former general manager of Stronk. One of the very few superstars in history to have died in the ring. But he's made it back. He's still here. Conra can never escape us. Or more so, we can never escape Conra. Conra will always grace us with his presence, and he's here to collect the money and the strength. And he hopes to go on and steal the Strength World Championship from Matt McMuscles. Formerly very close allies with the man who just beat Matt McMuscles, Shadow Jago, though that friendship is kind of dissipated over time. Both members of the former Stronk alliance known as Killer Instinct. But Conra has definitely had nothing short of a legendary career. He's without a doubt one of the greatest staples of Stronk. Newer age superstar coming out to the ring. Shocker, while he has not been in Stronk as long as Conra or 30 Smokeman or any of the other legend of the industry, Shocker has definitely made his name for himself upon some of the greatest of all time. Definitely, his name is up there on the list of most influential superstars here in Stronk. Shocker, though he doesn't have a ton of world championships to his name, he's definitely a threat in the ring. The most victories in a single night when he won 4 matches, including the Strength World Championship match at Shock the System. Shocker has a lot of skill in the ring, but he also resorts to dirty tactics from time to time, poking the eyes of his opponents, doing low blows, using brass knuckles. Whatever he needs to do in order to claim victory in a match, Shocker is always willing to do. My God. The ladies' man, the sex machine. There's many names for this man. Ichabod Crane, who made his debut in this version of Stronk, a former Strength World Champion in his own right, looking to possibly reclaim that championship that he lost so long ago. Ichabod hoping to start a bit of a career renaissance, because ever since he lost the Strength World Championship, he's kind of faded into obscurity a little bit, but he's hoping to kind of regain that standing in the company that he once had when he held this World Championship. And the best way to get a World Championship easily is by winning a Money in the Bank contract. So if he's able to win the Money in the Strength right here, this is going to go a long way and bring him back up the ranks here in Stronk. And last but certainly not least, Bobby Roode, the glorious one. Glorious until victorious.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing
the most glorious superstar of all time, Bobby Roode. Stronk's one and only Grand Slam champion. That is correct. Bobby Roode is the only man to have held every single championship in Stronk history. He is also famous for being the first person to have ever defeated Zubaz. Bobby Roode has a storied career, a glorious career, and he's definitely a contender for the greatest of all time, if not the very best. People very commonly put him on the same tier as 30's Milkman. It's hard to disagree with that when you look at all the accomplishments Bobby Roode has had in his life. When he finally defeated Zubaz, that was a defining moment in his early career back when he was a masked superstar under the name of Glorious. He was just an up-and-coming superstar. No one was quite sure what he was capable of, but when he was the first person to ever beat Zubaz, everyone knew Bobby Roode was something truly special. Glorious until victorious. The motto that Bobby Roode lives by. And he's going to make sure that he is victorious here tonight in claiming the Money in the Strength for the championship that he feels robbed of. Championship that he feels like he deserves. Oh, but he quickly misses a cutter, and now we just have chaos ensuing in the middle of the ring. Kuzenbo versus Ichabod, Conrad versus Pat, and Bobby Roode throwing Shocker out of the ring. Kuzenbo defying gravity here right now. It's unbelievable. And now Ichabod's just sitting there waiting. Not sure what's happening with Kuzenbo and Ichabod. Oh, Kuzenbo just teleports to the ground, and so does Ichabod. Unusual abilities these two have just shown right there. I'm not sure what just happened. Perhaps a bit of a tear in the Omniverse. Pat and Conrad, the only two remaining in the ring. Conrad just completely destroying Pat so far in the match, it looks like. Shocker is bringing back the momentum against Bobby Roode, and Ichabod with a quick chop to Kuzenbo, but Kuzenbo is still on top of this encounter, and now Ichabod's on the ground, and oh, a quick little suplex from Shocker, and now Pat's trying to take advantage here. Ichabod Crane by himself on the outside of the ring, now looking for a conflict. He's going to go over and fight Bobby Roode, it looks like, and Bobby Roode with a few quick strikes, but Ichabod's able to reverse it. Now, Conrad throws Pat into the corner. He's just striking him quickly in the corner while Kuzenbo is just destroying Shocker until Shocker's able to reverse it. And wow, a quick bulldog from Conrad to Pat. Kuzenbo and Shocker trying to take each other down. And Bobby Roode and Ichabod now. Bobby Roode throws Ichabod into the ring, and now suddenly it looks like, yes, everyone is in the ring at the same time now. Oh, except Conrad, who has just left. Pat's still thinking of what to do. He's trying to think of a strategy here right now, but he's taking a little bit too long, it looks like. Yes, he's going to get punished by Kuzenbo right there. He's taking a little bit too long to think of what option he's going to go for. Now Pat rolls onto the outside right next to Conrad. Looks like Shocker was going to poke Kuzenbo in the eye, but Kuzenbo was able to dodge it. And now Ichabod taking advantage of Bobby Roode. Looks like he was going to try and slam his head onto the steps, but Bobby Roode able to reverse it. Shocker up to the top. Who's he going to go for? Looks like Bobby, I guess. Somehow. Just Bobby got damaged by that. And now Shocker back up to the top again. Looks like he's going to go for Kuzenbo this time, and he connects once again. Raw might be looking to put the ladder in the ring. Yes, we have a ladder in the ring in this ladder match. I mean, the only way to win this match is to climb up and carry down the briefcase. Kuzumbo alone in the ring with the ladder, but Bobby follows him. Bobby picking up the ladder, but Kuzumbo's able to take Bobby down. Can Kuzumbo win the Money in the Strength? No, looks like Bobby's going to force Kuzumbo down. Shocker versus Bobby, it looks like, but Bobby's able to fight out of the Shocker's grasp, and a quick spear from Bobby. Conrad rolling to the outside, but great idea to bring the ladder with him, making sure no one can take advantage of him being down. Now Conrad's trying to get back to his feet right now, and to stop Kuzumbo from grabbing the ladder. Conrad using slimy, sneaky tactics. Bobby Roode rolled out of the ring, but he landed right on top of the ladder. That's gotta hurt. Looks like Shocker's already bleeding, and Kuzumbo's trying to take advantage of a bleeding Shocker right now. Kuzumbo looking for a big slam, but Shocker's just able to reverse that. That could have been huge for Kuzumbo, but now Kuzumbo forced to roll onto the outside of the ring. Shocker picking up a ladder, but Pat able to stop Shocker from bringing that into the ring, while Conrad and Ichabod fight in the center of the ring. Conrad looks like he was going for a super kick, but Ichabod was able to reverse it. Ichabod now taking control of this match in the center of the ring, while Bobby is going for a fisherman suplex onto Pat. Ichabod looks like he might be going for a big elbow drop. He is, but Conrad is able to roll out of it. Now Conrad's focused on getting that next ladder in the ring. Kuzumbo rolls into the ring, but there's no ladder, so it looks like he's going to have to go on the outside, but no. Conrad gets in there first. Looks like no one's able to really bring the ladder anywhere. There's just too much pure aggression and offense right now. Bobby and Ichabod fighting it out right now. Looks like Ichabod's arm took some serious damage from Bobby right there. And now Shocker has the ladder, and he's going to bring it into the ring. No, he's going to try and hit someone with it. Okay, now Shocker has pushed the ladder into the ring, and now everyone but Pat is in the ring. Now Ichabod's out, and Shocker's out. Alright, and it looks like Kuzumbo's focused on taking out Conrad. Bobby Roode takes out Kuzumbo. And Conrad, but no, Conrad quickly snaps back with a quick Russian leg sweep. Conrad is the first one to set up the ladder in the center of the ring. Conrad trying to quickly scale the ladder, and he's reaching for the briefcase. He has his hands on it. Oh, Pat! Bitter hatred between Pat and Ichabod. So Pat forced Ichabod out of the ring. He's not going to let him have a hero's victory right there. Now, Pat trying to stop Conrad if possible. Now he's working with Bobby Roode to try and tip over the ladder, and they successfully tip it over. Conrad's dangling there, but Pat gets him into the electric chair drop. Now Conrad's forced down. He's going to have to roll on the outside of the ring now. Oh, Pat holding on! But it looks like Ichabod is going to trip him, yeah, and force him onto the apron. Some revenge for earlier, it looks like, but now Shocker is scaling the ladder. Shocker has his hands on the briefcase now, but Kuzumbo and Ichabod and Bobby are all up in the center of the ring. Ichabod and Bobby quickly going to tip over the ladder. And Kuzumbo, the power bomb. Great three-man effort to stop Shocker from getting it, but Shocker brings the ladder to the outside of the ring using the strategy that Conrad used earlier in the match, and now the ring's empty. Just like that, from a ring that was nearly completely full and super crowded to a completely empty ring in the blink of an eye. There's a lot of going on at the top of the screen, but Shocker is practically alone with his ladder. I mean, Conrad's just around the corner, but I don't know if Conrad's quite aware of that ladder's placement quite yet. Conrad's probably going to go looking, but no, he's going to go look for some combat. Shocker is alone right there with the ladder, but oh no, now Ichabod's body is forced over there. Bobby picking up his ladder, and now that ladder's in the ring, while Shocker is still just trying to get to his feet. A nice suplex from Pat onto Conrad. Shocker finally able to get to his feet, but Bobby picks him up just in time to force him right back down. Bobby's in the ring alone with the ladder, but Pat joins him, and so does Ichabod. He's sandwiched between these two right now. Ichabod takes out Bobby, it looks like. Pat just taunting. Pat, and he gets punished for it. Pat trips. Oh, Shocker's finally up. He's going to join Ichabod in the ring, but Ichabod's able to take down Shocker. This could be Ichabod's moment to claim the money in the strength, but his arch rival Pat enters the ring. And Pat striking Ichabod, lightning speed. Oh, but it looks like he's not going to be able to stop him. No, it looked like Ichabod was about to claim victory here, but Shocker gets him up. He's going to go for a suplex. He is a giant suplex from Shocker onto Ichabod, saving his chances in this match, putting his own body at stake for this one. Now the ring's starting to get incredibly full right now. Conrad the only one outside of it. Pat locks Shocker into a headlock, and oh my god. Ichabod now finally starting to move after that giant suplex. Pat alone at the top! He might get it here! Pat! Pat! He's done it! Pat does the unthinkable once again. He has won the money in the strength. An underdog in any situation. As I said earlier, you never want to bet against Pat, and Pat proving it here tonight. Though he may be an underdog, Pat has proven he's a legend in this business. Pat has become Mr. Money in the Strength. He's bleeding a lot from this one, but congratulations to Pat, the smallest individual in this match, but he has the biggest heart, and now he holds the briefcase in his hand, hoping to cash in on his former best friend Matt for the Strength World Championship, and only time will tell if or when that happens. And now for the main event of the evening. Quite the ladder match. We have two superstars making important debuts here. We have, from the left to the right, Ryan Kathman, who has not been in that many matches in Stronk history. Then we have El Luchador, one of the most notorious comeback kings in the industry. Then we have Bjorn. Bjorn, a very powerful new signee to Stronk, trying to start off his career big by making a name for himself and perhaps becoming Mr. Money in the Stronge. Then we have Dr. Disrespect, making his very first debut, dude. His debut here in Stronk. And then we have Hot Hamburglar and Voiceover Pete. Now, none of these superstars have quite ascended to the level that El Luchador has. El Luchador, former Stronk World Champion, just as his career was looking like it was about to end, he won a Stronk Rumble, and he defeated Reginator to become the Stronk World Champion. So El Luchador, while he might not look like a huge threat on the surface, is definitely one of the most talented, if not the most talented superstar in this match. We have no real records to determine how powerful Bjorn or Dr. Disrespect are, because this is their first kind of big dive into Stronk here. However, both of them looking to really prove that they belong here and that they can stand among these fellow superstars here in Stronk. It looks like we have 2 votes for El Luchador and 0 votes elsewhere. I'm not surprised by this, actually. El Luchador, a fan favorite, and as I said before, he has a lot going for him. Former Stronk World Champion, after all. Alright, well, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to start these entrances. We're going to have Bjorn start us off, I do believe.
Making his way to the ring.
And here he comes.
From Limbo, weighing in at 288 pounds, the Outsider.
From Conan Exiles, please welcome Bjorn. The powerhouse, the muscle behind the group known as the Outsiders. Bjorn is here to possibly claim the money in the Stronge briefcase. Now this would be a huge moment for Bjorn and a great way to start off a potentially illustrious career for him. But he's got to get through 5 other powerful superstars here in Stronk to do that. And a six-man ladder match is not the easiest way to start a career. But it's nice to have your first match ever be a pay-per-view main event. That's a big way to start the career, both for Bjorn and for Dr. Disrespect, who's going to enter this match soon. Here he comes.
And his opponents. First,
It's Dr. Disrespect.
from the edge of reality, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doc.
What is there to say about Dr. Disrespect, honestly? If you don't know the Doc, then you can go home. Dr. Disrespect finds a way to show his face everywhere he can, and Stronk is no different now. Dr. Disrespect, it was only a matter of time before he made his way here to Stronk, and now his debut in the main event of Stronk Battleground, potentially becoming Mr. Money in the Stronge, and potentially becoming a Stronge World Champion. And here comes El Luchador.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in
Everyone's
at
excited to see El Luchador here
208
tonight.
pounds, the
El Luchador definitely looking like he's going to be the
Wilson.
fan favorite going into this match. Most people look like they're probably going to be rooting for this guy. And I don't blame them. It definitely looks like he has the best chance of winning this match, but you cannot count out any of his opponents here. It's still 6 men. Anything can happen when you got 5 opponents trying to track you down and take you down. And perhaps since El Luchador is such a big name now in the industry, he could be making himself a target because of that. And here's Hot Hamburglar,
And from Rhode
a man who has not seen as much success in this iteration of Stronk as in the past, but still certainly a household name. Still certainly not someone you want to come in contact with. I don't mean in combat, I mean you don't want him to touch you. It's a little dangerous, actually. I wouldn't call him a fan favorite. I think I would call Hot Hamburglar above average in how tolerable he is. He's certainly not a bad character. He's not amazing. But, you know, I'm glad he's here. He kind of fits the mold of Stronk perfectly, in a way. Someone who was supposed to be signed to Stronk back in 2.0, but only made his debut a little more recently. Hot Hamburglar trying to make up for some lost time and win the championships he's been missing out on. And here's Ryan Kathman.
And from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 245 pounds,
I don't
Ryan
have that much to say, honestly. Like, you either know him or you don't. That's really all there is to it. But he hasn't had quite the thrilling career here in Stronk. He's to my knowledge, I only recall him winning 1 or maybe 2 matches. I know he won a match at the Gronk pay-per-view, Gronk in a Cage, but other than that, I'm not sure what else there is to say. Looks like he's starting his vocal warm-ups right here. Going for a few more. Wonderful actor, wonderful professor. Really appreciate the signs in the crowd here tonight. Love to see all those passionate Stronk fans.
And from
Here comes
out of this
voiceover
world,
Pete,
weighing in
favorite of
at
many.
243
A lovable old man
pounds,
who's just trying to make the most for his career here in Stronk. Hasn't really gotten that big win in his career yet. He's just kind of floated around in the mid-card a bit, but here he is in the main event of a pay-per-view. Hopefully this will be his chance to finally work his way up the card and become a world champion. He looks really focused, really ready. He's kind of thriving off the energy of the audience, as always. Really happy to be here. Voiceover Pete isn't as competitive as some of the other superstars in Stronk. He has not a lot of hatred for anyone or a burning desire to be the greatest of all time. He's just happy to be here. He just really enjoys making the crowd happy, pleasing the fans, and bringing some entertainment to all the people who watch Stronk. But I do believe a chance to win the Stronk World Championship is quite enticing to him. So I bet he's going to try his hardest for this match, because this is the key to a great future for any of these superstars. The Stronk World Championship, as prestigious as it is, the second oldest championship here in Stronk. And now the match begins. A luchador taking on Bjorn. Ryan Kathman taking on Dr. Disrespect, and Hot Hamburglar trying to take down Voiceover Pete, but Voiceover Pete fighting back, but Hot Hamburglar swings right back. El Luchador is just taking advantage of Bjorn right now. Bjorn not experienced in the ring whatsoever. El Luchador quite experienced. Quick super kick to the abdomen from Bjorn. Onto El Luchador. Looks like Dr. Disrespect is having a lot of success taking out Ryan Kathman right now. Quick suplex from Voiceover Pete on the Hot Hamburger, and Ryan rolls out of the ring. Ryan gets right back in though, and he's going to take out Dr. Disrespect, it looks like, in a powerful gorilla press. Bjorn is down and out, it looks like, but no, he's slowly getting back to his feet. And Bjorn's just sliding and rolling into the ring. Irish whip from Ryan brings Bjorn right outside the ring. El Luchador alone in the ring, but he's just taunting, dancing around a little bit. And Voiceover Pete just alone, trying to catch his breath on the outside of the ring by the announce table. Dr. Disrespect and Bjorn are two new prospects battling it out on the outside of the ring here. Dr. Disrespect slamming Bjorn onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. And now Dr. Disrespect with a suplex. Ryan and Hot Hamburger were fighting on the ramp. Another suplex from Dr. Disrespect as Voiceover Pete takes down El Luchador, and a third suplex. 3 suplexes from Dr. Disrespect onto Bjorn, and Ryan and Hot Hamburger are just working their way even further up the ramp here. They're gonna fight all the way to a different country, it seems like. Oh, they're just still fighting on the ramp, but Bjorn has the ladder and he's taking out everyone in the ring that he can. Bjorn trying to force someone to leave. But oh, Voiceover Pete able to get up and steal the ladder from Bjorn. A quick suplex. Oh, it looks like Bjorn's ready to take out Voiceover Pete. Ryan's just alone on the ramp now. Ryan was just left there alone on the ramp, basically to die. Oh, but Dr. Disrespect looks like he's going out for him. And yeah, Ryan was just trying to get back in the ring, and Dr. Disrespect put his elbow right in his way. Dr. Disrespect getting taken down by Ryan, though. A quick power bomb, it looks like. But oh no! El Luchador, how smart to bring the ladder outside, just as we saw multiple times in the previous ladder match earlier tonight. Hot Hamburglar now fighting Voice Over Pete alone in the ring, as Bjorn and El Luchador struggling to get to their feet. And Dr. Disrespect and Ryan Kathman fight on the outside. It looks like he's going for another triple suplex on the outside. He does too. And here comes the third right onto the ramp. Now it looks like El Luchador is going to try and take out Bjorn here. Oh, Voice Over Pete is alone in the ring. He's getting very excited about this now. And a quick kick to the face of Bjorn from El Luchador could start to spell the end for that newcomer. Voice Over Pete sliding into the ring while El Luchador takes him right back down. Hot Hamburglar and El Luchador doing a bit of a tango in the center of the ring for the ladder. Oh! And now Hot Hamburglar has it. We have 4 out of the 6 men in the ring while we have our 2 newcomers, Bjorn and Dr. Disrespect, fighting on the outside still. Dr. Disrespect hit with an Irish whip, flung over to the outside. And a suplex from Voice Over Pete onto Ryan. Pete looking for something, but I'm not sure what he's going for there, honestly. Oh, what a powerful clothesline from Bjorn. Jesus Christ. Oh, and a twist of fate. A twist of fate from Voice Over Pete onto Ryan. And oh, El Luchador forced out of the ring. And now Hot Hamburglar forced out of the ring. Ryan trying to force Voice Over Pete into the corner. Right into a powerful slam. What a combo. And Bjorn takes him right back down. Voice Over Pete rolling. Might be trying to escape the ring here. And he succeeds. He's out of the ring. It's just Bjorn. Bjorn and Dr. Disrespect are the only 2 standing on their feet in the ring right now. Ryan's out in the corner. Hot Hamburglar outside the ring, but now El Luchador sliding out of the bottom rope to enter the ring. And now it's just Bjorn and El Luchador standing in the ring. Oh, Ryan's back up. And Ryan's back down. And a quick reverse Hurricane Rana there. That might have taken out Bjorn. Now it's just El Luchador and Ryan in the ring. What is El Luchador trying to think of right now? Is Ryan going to go for an Irish whip onto the outside of the ring? He is! Alone in the ring with the ladder. This could be a huge victory in his career. This is exactly what he's looking for. The ladder is set up right now. This is a career-defining moment. If he is able to get the briefcase down, he's the first to lay hands on it. Dr. Disrespect looking to end that quickly, though. Swiftly climbing up the ladder if possible. Ow! And Bjorn's going to try and force it down, but I just do not think, no matter how much strength he has, he does not have the power. He does not have the power to do it. Ryan forces him out of it. Voice Over Pete fighting Bjorn. What is he thinking? Voice Over Pete and Bjorn fighting each other, just allowing Ryan to possibly take this huge victory, the first major victory of his career. My God. Ryan alone at the top of it. Bjorn running out of time to stop him. It's over. Ryan's won! What? What the hell? I believe this is the 2nd ever victory in his entire career. The first being at Gronk in a Cage, and the second being at Stronk Battleground. His only 2 victories coming at pay-per-view events. Coming in clutch somehow, defeating all of these future superstars. Bjorn was so close to taking him down and stopping him from coming. Haha.
Here is your winner,
But Ryan Kathman still able to claim the victory here. That was one of the least likely outcomes I ever would have expected for this match, but he is now Mr. Money in the Stronk. Congratulations on that. That is a victory I was not expecting to see at the main event of Stronk Battleground here tonight. Thank you for watching. This was a nice little swift, short Stronk night here. The first ever virtual Stronk night. All those who decided to tune in, thank you very much. Until the very next Stronk night, who knows when that'll be, but we're going to be right back on track with another episode of Stronk, then Stronk, Gronk, Stronkomania, or sorry, Stronk Rumble, and then Stronkomania. And that is going to be the next schedule for the next few nights that we have Stronk. Thanks for everyone who decided to tune in and watch, and everyone who decided to predict some match results. It's been a joy. We'll see you next time.